Back on top in June. I said, honey, that's life. That's life. Hello. Welcome. We are here. We are present. We are current in the day. It's 12:48. And I'm drinking coffee. Mostly because I just can't seem to get sleep. I take my meds. I do. I really do take my meds. And that still don't help. Let's hop on in to another country, shall we? Hello guys, welcome to my stream. My name is Lauren Ruggiero. I love traveling and I don't have money for it right now. But how I could have money for it is if you guys go check down in the description below my Patreon and go check that out and help me there. And I also have a thanks button as well on next to the like button and the share button, like in that little scrolly part. Yeah, they got a little thanks with a $sign too. So you can also do that as well. I would greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, ladies and gentlemen. So why do I do this? I do this because I want to travel almost to every country. It has been like a growing dream of mine, I'd say. A growing dream to travel and to get a sense of other people's worlds, right? What they live in, what life is like across the seas. I have always found it really interesting and somewhat shocking to an extent because, life is just so different in other parts of the world. In other parts of the country. But yeah, so I do this to help my mind grow and some of the culture mindedness, like being open to learning about cultures and different things like that, and why people do things the way they do. So it helps me grow mentally in that aspect. So when I go to these countries, I'm more aware of what's happening, and I can learn from this and how to be more culture ready, culture appropriated, I guess. So today we're going to explore New Zealand. New Zealand, I hear, is a really laid back, chill country. I heard that it's pretty easy to work there, to like get one of those cards and work there. I actually worked with somebody back at my past summer camp job. He was from New Zealand, and he was like, yeah, it's pretty chill there, pretty laid back, that, and the other. Sorry, I'm just like closing my blinds. Anyways, so I was like, okay, bet. Like, maybe I'll go ahead and work in New Zealand because that seems to be the vibes. It seems pretty chill there and everything else in between. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to split the screen and we're going to just hop right into this, okay? Before we hop into it, though, I do want to say that I have a Patreon page. This is what I was referencing before. If you are not aware of it, it's in the link down in the description below. So if you want to go check it out, I post a lot of videos, behind the scenes stuff, photos, shorts, early access things. I also post early access videos on my YouTube if you become a member. So if you become a member, you'll get access to early access to my videos early on. But yeah, you can also become a member as well. Also, I am doing a little fundraiser for my documentary. So if you want to go check it out, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is also in the description below of this video. So go ahead and check it out. I am raising money for my documentary that I'm making, so go ahead and help me out. I would love that. All right, without any further ado shizzle, we're gonna go ahead and explore New Zealand. So, first place in New Zealand that we're gonna go to is called Auckland. So let's see what happens here. Why is it taking so long? Did I spell it wrong? Probably. Y'all listen, my spelling is just not in right now. Here we go. Can we go? Can you take me there, please? We've been sitting here for 3 minutes. Okay, so I just want to let you know that New Zealand is kind of where Australia is, out in the middle of absolute nowhere. And you know what? Maybe people like it that way. I sure would. Out in the middle of nowhere. Maybe that's why I want to travel there so bad. But yeah, so it's right next to Australia. So honestly, if you're going to Australia, you might as well go to New Zealand all in one. I'm sure it's not even that far of a plane ride. So I'm just letting you guys know. I feel like if I ever go to Australia one day, which I will, because I have cousins there, so hopefully they'll let me they'll let me stay over. But like, you know, if I ever go there, I will go ahead and skip on over to New Zealand. So this is a major city in New Zealand, and lots of bars, cafes, things like that, a lot of downtown area. So let's go ahead and explore it, because why not? All right, let's go ahead and put me on the streets. Let's see. Oh, speaking of put me on the streets, I also have merch too. That's also in the description of this video that says put me on the streets, and then it has the streets on the back of the shirt. It has the streets of Philly, so you can go ahead and check out that shirt. I think it's pretty dope. I'm about to order me one right now. But yeah, so yeah, go get yourself a shirt. Go get your shirt. Okay, so this is currently 2024, a little harbor here on New Zealand, Auckland. I do want to see what's going on around here. What do these beaches look like? Like, I just want to know what's happening. This is like a little neighborhood. Like, okay, this is a little cute, that looks deep. You will definitely twist an ankle going down there. But anyways, yeah, this is a little island, a little cool. So this is like a neighborhood that's like literally right on the edge of the ocean. Let's go ahead and check out some of these houses, because shoot, it's a 3-hour flight. Somebody just said it was a 3-hour flight. Okay, so look at this. See, this is what I'm saying. If you go to Australia, it's only a 3-hour flight. I feel like if you go to Australia and you invest in that time of like the 24-hour flight or 12-hour flight, whatever kind of flight it is, you should just probably go to New Zealand right next door. Okay, anyways, we're going to go check out this neighborhood, see what these houses look like, because in every one of my streams, I like to check out the houses. Ooh, look at this basketball board. Dang, it's a little, Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and just keep looking at these houses. These look like really nice houses. I'm not even going to lie. Like, these houses look pristine, very well taken care of, except for that basketball goal. That was a little problematic. But, yeah, so they all look like, you know, pretty decent homes. Pretty small, though. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be a mansion, of course, but I feel like if you're literally right by the water, these houses are probably going to go for a lot. I don't know what the money looks like in the... I'm getting my places confused now. I don't know what the money is in New Zealand. I don't know if the American dollar is stronger. I don't know if it's... You know what? Not my GoFundMe. Okay. compared to American dollars. Okay, so yeah. Okay. I see. So it's definitely more. Hold up, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely more expensive here. I was like, sorry, my brain is not on today. It ain't on. But yeah, so it's more expensive over here. So what I will say is save up because if you're going to Australia and New Zealand, save up the flights and just the areas. Okay, so where is the city located? I'm trying to find out here. Where is the city? Here's where like the college stuff is. Let's go down this like random street. Put me in the streets. There's a lot of houses here. That's what I'm wondering. Like there's like there's like a e-scooter there. A city scooter. But I'm wondering where the cities are. Unless it's all like just a bunch of neighborhoods. But let me see. Let me go like this, maybe that'll help. But yeah, I like just see houses and houses. Very, very interesting. Again, when I research places to go, I research from Google. I go, okay, where are we going? And then I research the best places to go, and then it tells me, and then I write them down. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into at this point. And then I go ahead and just explore it. Minimal knowledge. But that's the learning part. That's what happens when you learn, is you mess up, you learn, and then you don't make that mistake again. Anyways, this looks like a pretty small town here. Not really city, which was shocking for like the number one place to go. This was like the place to go and see. But maybe it's like more towards the water part. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's go to the Sky Tower. We found the city, ladies and gentlemen. We found the city. All right, so we are on the Sky Tower, and this is what it looks like. It's a restaurant. So fun. We love restaurants that are way overly expensive just for that view. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Whatever that is. I like that. I don't know. It just stood out to me, so I stared at it, obviously. But yeah, so the view is viewing. The view is viewing, I will say. So that's the Sky Tower. Woo! Bless me. Let's go ahead, put me on these streets here. Let's look up at the Sky Tower. Let's see what she's got. She kind of reminds me of the Space Needle here in America, but yeah. Okay, so you know how the last episode, I don't even remember where we were at last episode. I think we were in the Netherlands. The Netherlands had streetlights like this, where they're like outlined in like white. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Okay, let's just go ahead down one of these city streets. Let's see what we can find. Let's go and explore. So it's giving every city, basically. There's a store or a shop on the bottom of it, and usually apartment complexes on top of it. Ooh, look at the ground here. Somebody be painting pretty little dots. Okay, I see. Okay. Looks like we're going down here. All right. I wonder how the weather is here. Is it stormy? Is it windy? It's an island, so, but I just, I never really hear much about it in terms of like the weather and stuff. But it looks really pretty. Pretty city-esque. Excuse my rough English. Okay. Yeah, it looks really clean, from what I can tell. And pretty decent. They got a bus lane. There's no bike lanes. I don't know if you bike in New Zealand. I don't know if that's such a thing. But people obviously scooter in New Zealand. But there's no like bike lanes for the scooters. So it's like, what do you do? Okay, let's go ahead and just... Ooh. Where are we going? Okay. We're going to go see what all of this rages about in this building. I wonder what's going on here. Just a restaurant. Probably a hotel, it looks like. Yeah. Wow, look at that hotel breakfast, though. Be living the life here. Anyways, okay. Let me get out. Okay. All right, so we got the square here. Obviously, every city has like a square that I pretty much know of. Let's check it out. Google is having a hard time loading today. Are those rainbow steps? I love that. They're for the gays. I love this little clock tower too. That's really, really pretty. I do like that. All right, what else is this? The cinemas. You guys ever see a cinema this nice in your life? I've never seen a cinema this nice in my life, but I for sure like that cinema. That is... Wait, can we go inside of it? This has got to be a mall. Oh, we are inside the cinema. Wow. Okay, wait. Okay. Not the... Oh. Fantastic Beasts poster. Wow, this is such a nice cinema. Dude, if I ever release a movie in theaters, which I am, you know, my movie's coming out November 22nd on my channel. Show support. It's also going out on my Patreon page, so if you're not a Patreon, you should become one because the movie's coming out. Okay, let's see. What's over here? What's in this building? All these zigzags. Oh, we are in some type of... What is this? A museum? A museum? It definitely looks like a museum. Look at this. Yeah, we in a museum. And somebody did a 360 of it. This place is called Mojo. Get your mojo. Get your Joe in a cup. You know what, guys? I'm so excited for Christmas movies. That's what I am excited for. Okay, that just looks like a window down there. Let's get out of here. Nothing interesting going on over here. What about a park? All the city's parks are different. Here in Philly, we have Rittenhouse Square, which is the park. And then obviously in New York, you got Washington Square, which everybody and their mama hangs out at. But this is a nice little park. Lots of, you know, green grass, palm trees. I love that. Wait a minute. We forgot to do something. Let's see. We forgot to look up New Zealand's facts. Because obviously, how are we going to learn about New Zealand if we don't have facts? And go to the first website we go. Okay. There's more sheep than people here. I love that. The first country with universal suffrage. The kiwi is not only a fruit. You can pay with Hobbit money? Wait, that's a thing? Wait a minute. And then the Lord of the Rings was filmed here in New Zealand, right? Wait. I need to read this here. Okay, Middle Earth can be found in New Zealand. Thanks to the famous Lord of the Rings saga, there's a country in the world that has permission to put hobbits on its legal tender. Now, Okay, the town with the longest name in the world lives here. Tumu tumu, apawa a, ananikini mani mini who. Oh my god, is that what it is? It's from High School Musical. Um, no, it's not. But anyways, there was a wait, time out. I'm learning so much. The man on the big knees who slipped, climbed, and swallowed mountains, known as the land eater. He played the flute to his loved one. Funny name for a town, right? Wow. That is. Mm-hmm. I just. Okay. Okay, so this is one of the steepest roads in the world. The slope of 19 degrees. Wow, that's actually pretty steep. I mean, listen, you want to go to SF, San Francisco, and look at them streets, but I think this one's a little bit worse. Definitely get your calves going, for sure. Maybe we should go pay a little visit to this street. Wait. Yeah, no, we have that. We have that on our list. It's okay. Okay. Southern capital in the world. There's 3 official languages: English, Sign Language, and Maori is an official language in New Zealand. Interesting. It's the last country in the world to be inhabited by humans. Sorry, New Zealand. The worst is yet to come. Anyways, okay, so we're going to go ahead and with all of that being said, continue on exploring here. We are still in Auckland. So we looked at the square already, and then we looked at that. Let's see what else we can look at here. We got some other buildings. Let's go ahead and put me on these streets. Billboards, not Dior. Okay. Not the Dior. Yeah, but this city looks really clean though. I will say, it doesn't look like there's a lot of, trash or anything. But again, this was from 2021, so it's been some years. It's been some years, so I wonder if this is what it still looks like or if we're just, being tricked. Anyways, yeah, New Zealand, definitely a country that I want to go explore in because I feel like people are nice here. They don't really care. I also feel like transportation isn't the hardest. For some reason, I don't know. There's not many bikes here, probably because it's, home to one of the steepest hills in the world. But let's go ahead and check out some of the docks here. So some little boats. Let's look at the boats. Okay, see, they got the locks here too. Yeah. Locks on the bridge. I forget where it was, but there was a whole bunch of locks on a bridge, and then they had to take all the locks off because it was weighing the bridge down. I don't remember where it is, but I do remember something in the world happened like that. In terms of city-wise, they don't really follow a grid system. They only do grids right here, and then it starts, U in, and then a weird triangle and some swervies over here. So the city layout is quite interesting, and then it just goes into homes and houses and stuff like that. But the city layout definitely is not that grid-like. It's just this little rectangle here. And then it starts getting out in here. Over here, we have pretty grid-like structure over here, which I think is just neighborhoods and houses, which we've already looked at over there. So I think we have explored everything we could. There's a little war museum here, which let's just put our little boots on the ground and go ahead and check this out. So this is what it looks like. Just kind of like every governmental building pretty much ever. Okay. But yeah. Wow, that looks like something from Star Wars. Does it not? Is that just me? That definitely looks like something from Star Wars. I don't think you can go in here. Oh, wait. I lied. Let's see if it'll take us in here. Yes, it will. Oh, there's an old man in what looks to be some type of... I want to say tiki, but it's not tiki because it's not Hawaiian. It is the other language. But this is really cool though, because I'm pretty sure this is like all hand carved, hand painted stuff. So I will say that that is really cool. And what is this for? I don't know. Looks like a waste of space from me. Okay, let's see what else. We got a little atrium. We got the entrance obviously there. I don't know if we are able to go up the stairs. Yes, we are. Let's go ahead on up the stairs. The building shape is really interesting. It's something that I like, and I cannot go up any further. That's really unfortunate, but that's the museum here of Home for Army and Regional History. Okay. You know me. I love a good museum. Here's another museum, but that's for colleges, which we do not have access to. Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and check out our next place. We have Queenstown here, and farther, a lot farther. So again, near the water. I don't really expect anything to be out over here, but there's like a lot of pictures up here by like the peaks and stuff, which I'm kind of interested in. I'm not gonna lie, because let's check this out. Wow, this is really pretty. So New Zealand is basically like a really beautiful scenery, and it's like a place where you go to hike or you go to rock climb. It's like an outdoor adventure country because they have such a beautiful, diverse land, very mountainous, very rocky, and I digress. That is just my point. All right, let's go ahead and look into Queenstown here. Now, we have, looks like a little small town action, but I definitely could be wrong here. Let's go ahead and put me down on these streets. Yes, put me on this Appalachian street. Okay, so this looks like a casual mountain town from what I'm used to. I'm from North Carolina. I go to Boone in the mountains. I went there a lot. Don't ask me why or how, but I went up there quite a bit, and it definitely looks like this. You're surrounded by mountains. You're in like a small town. All of the shops are this hiking, climbing, adventuring gear. All the Patagonia, the black diamond gear, all that stuff. So it's definitely an adventure-based town. I want to say that it's good for skiing too. This definitely looks like a skiing mountain. I've never been skiing or snowboarding in my life, and I really want to, because everyone basically has, and I want to have a first time in something else. Like lately, within the past year or so, like I've felt like I've been doing a lot of first. Moved across America, moved to California first, went to, a summer camp. That was a first. I made my own movie that's coming out on November 27th, which is a first. Having a movie out is really exciting, so moving to Philly is first. So it's like there's a lot of firsts happening in my life, and I think that that's very special. but I want them to keep happening, because there's so many firsts to experience in this life. And that I feel like you can say that a fear factory, that you've lived through a lot, if you have had a lot of firsts. And I'm going to keep documenting all my firsts, ladies and gentlemen. And you guys are going to be the ones to see it first about all of my firsts. LOL. But yeah, so it basically just kind of resembles a really dense mountain city, basically. Lots of hiking and lots of like adventure, outdoors, exploring. Honestly, my kind of town. Sometimes when I'm walking out in the city in Philly, I'm like, man, I kind of want to just be in the woods by myself right now. I miss it. I really do miss it. But this view is beautiful. This view is actually crazy. And this somebody's view. Somebody's paying somebody for this. And I want to say congrats to whoever bought this, because this is so beautiful, so luxury. I mean, look at this. You can see the view from the bathtub. Also, what an interesting concept. I remember one of the hotels I was at in Vegas had a little layout like this where you could just see right through the bathroom. Anyways, nice little housing apartment kind of thing there. And then there seems to be like some type of Franklin town here, Franklin Beach. So let's go ahead and look at this beach. I'm not sure. Oh, this is really nice. Like, you can just drive up and then plop down, basically. You could literally drive your car into the water. Now, talking about, like, some murder mystery stuff where the car's in the lake and all this stuff. But, anyways. So, I feel like we have kind of went through this town already. Basically small mountain town. But it's also, I feel like, there's a lot of people here. I feel like they might be residents, but they also might be visitors. I feel like New Zealand is a very touristy place, just because, everyone has good things to say about New Zealand, which is why everyone wants to go here. I mean, it's it's a thing for sure. Okay, let's see. There's a golf course over there too. Oh wow. See, this is just beautiful blue water. I mean, crisp. This is definitely crisp. 360 view camera, I tell you that. I wonder if they edit it. I wonder if this ocean is actually blue like this. But yeah, this is quite beautiful. Notice how everyone has jackets on. So I wonder how cold it is. Let's see. Unless... Oh. Whoa. Maybe there's a lot of dust right now in my... Let me see. I'm like pale right now. Okay, let me close these blinds, bro. Let me just do a little skirt. Okay, there we go. Less ghostly like. Low as 14 degrees in the winter. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty cold. 14 degrees. Although it's nothing like Iceland and Greenland that we just explored on my previous lives. But yeah, I would say 14 degrees is pretty chilly. Pretty chilly. Okay. And now I want to know how hot it gets too. It's good to know the temperatures. You know what I mean? How hot does it get? So, okay, it's really not that bad. So it gets about to 86. Nothing really hot. like, sometimes it be getting. So, okay, yeah. A little New Zealand moment would be fantastic for me. Honestly, I would love to go to New Zealand. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and explore another town. I don't know if this is a town or not, but yes, it is a city. Okay, so another city, again, touching the water. And let's go ahead and, wow, the city mapping though, this is grid-like. Do you guys see this? This is actually crazy. So this is very grid-like. This is like kind of how cities are supposed to be. Just a whole bunch of grids. So definitely interesting because that means a lot of people live here and it needs to be organized. So that's quite interesting. Let's go ahead and put me on the streets right here in the middle of Christchurch, Canterbury in New Zealand. All right, first thing we got a spark. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like some type of power company or rental company. Oh, it's a lease. It is an apartment company. Okay, where do I go first? I don't really know. Let's just go down this way. Let's see. So I guess the bike lane here is also the street. So there are no lanes. It's just in the street. So, which, it makes sense. But because the streets aren't that wide here, so, it's always interesting how they just kind of add more markings to the street, and hopefully cars will understand that bikers and scooters need to get around as well. But yeah, so this is 2023. This is what it looks like. So it's a year ago. And here's a bike lane. We have solidly secured a bike lane in New Zealand, which I'm surprised that they don't have more bike lanes because it's so outdoorsy and adventurous-y and all of the E's that have to do with outside. But, I guess not, because again, space, I'm assuming. But here they have a whole bunch of bike lanes. So I'm guessing this is like the main city, but also I'm noticing the style is very simplistic. There's no one wearing a graphic t-shirt or like really bizarre colors. It's very, except for this lady eating it in the leopard. But anyways, yeah, so like nothing too crazy in terms of like fashion here. Or if there really is a sense of fashion, since everyone probably wears outdoor stuff. The colorful, things like that. These murals are quite interesting. I do love that. So we're gonna keep on going here just for a little bit more. Yeah, okay, let's see. Where are we in the grand scheme of things? Okay, so let's go check out what the park looks like. There's like gardens here. Whoa, we're on some dude's kayak. It's like I'm in the middle of the lake. Like I'm just not expecting this man with a kayak to be out here, but it definitely looks like this is pretty shallow though, so he might be banging his little kayak on the end here. But this is why I need coffee, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I need coffee. Okay, let's get off of the river and let's get into, ooh, look at this little pretty fountain. I love that. Very detailed, very nice. Gates around it. Unlike Philly doesn't have any gates around their fountains, which is why People climb into them. So this seems like a church of some sort, some type of something. I don't think that it's a cathedral. I think it's just like some plain church. But, oh my god, it's Christmas. This is just giving me so many signs to start playing Christmas music. But anyways, so I'm wondering, so I guess this is just like a whole bunch of places that are in this church. Maybe it's like a school that's like, that teaches this. I'm so confused. But anyways, this building is crazy. The architecture is very nice. You got some trimming, you got some outlining. It looks like a gingerbread house, which is what I love to see. And yeah, so lots of stone. It might be marble or like cement. But and you got like these really classic things. Whoa. I actually thought that was a man, but I was like, no. Okay, let's see what's in here. I'm curious. So it's just the church of this place. I can't really see what's above, but I guess that would be a spiraling thing up because there's staircases on both sides. Okay. So I guess this is a huge church. Academy of Dance, temporary closed. Yes, yeah, I don't... There's a museum of antiques. But no one... Rutherford's Den. I have no idea what that is, but I wonder if this is the church part. Oh. Oh, wait. We're in a retail store right now. This is not the church. She is not the church. All right, let's go ahead and go a little bit outside of this city here. Let's go ahead and look at a random neighborhood. This is 2024, so this is relevant. And these look like townhouses, actually. These do not look like houses. They just look like townhomes, which are cute. I love townhomes. I'm like low-key wanting to get one, but also I love my gym too much in my apartment here. So, you know, do I really want to live in a townhome? Then we got some regular houses here. Very, very small. But what do you expect living like right outside of a city? They look pretty modern too, like pretty recently built or renovated, either one. But yeah, not much colors. This just kind of reminded me of the colors, but like this is the only building I've seen that was kind of orange. Let's go ahead and keep going down the street here if it will let me. Whoa, we're like in the bike lane right now. Okay. Let's get out of here. Anyone that's from New Zealand who watches this video, let me know what the best part about living in New Zealand is, because I'd love to know. If you are not from New Zealand and you've heard about New Zealand, what is the best thing that you have heard about New Zealand? I want to know that too. I'm taking a few polls, if you will. So type that in the comments down below. I do want to know what everyone thinks of New Zealand, or if you've never even thought about New Zealand. Which is like, you know, it's so funny because sometimes we're caught up in like what other countries are doing, or like even our own country. Obviously we've just had the elections here, everything. So everyone's like focused on their country or whatever, but nobody really asks questions about all these other countries here. Especially New Zealand. I feel like New Zealand is definitely left out of a lot of conversations in terms of like, I don't know, what they're doing. Oh my god, this kid is waving. Wait, go back. This kid is waving. Oh my god, that's so cute. Ugh. neighborhoods. I love this. This is actually a really cute neighborhood, though. I didn't even notice. Um, these houses look. I don't think that's a house because it has a literal parking lot in it. But these houses over here, though, they're really pretty, and I mean they're all fenced. So maybe there's an issue with the neighborhoods or the neighbors. I don't know. But this is from 2022, so this is a few years ago, and this is kind of what the houses look like on the outskirts of this city. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. This city is just huge. Like, in the grand scheme of things, this thing is huge. There is a park here, which I do want to explore. This is like a river. Okay, so the river's over there, and I just cannot see it. Okay, so apparently there's like an edge here, a really long edge, and then like behind this is the river, but or maybe it's here. Okay, has anyone gone in the river? I want to see this river. Has anyone seen? Okay, yeah, because look, you get trees right here, and there's no photos of it. I wonder, like, what the river is, and why hasn't anyone taken photos of it? I want to know what it looks like. Let's see, maybe it comes out over here. Let's see if we get a photo of it. Okay, so here it is. Big river. Big river. Interesting. Not the Toyota. I love Toyota. I will always have a Toyota. I mean, obviously I stole my car because I live in a city now, but like, you know, if I were to get another car, it would be a Toyota. Okay, so right here, it looks like there's a photo on the edge of the river. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Rainbow trout, salmon, Chinook, and then brown trout. Fishing is allowed. Fishing and game, New Zealand. That guy looks like he's living his life. I feel like I would be too if I was living here in New Zealand. But anyways. Alright. So that was fun, exploring the little river. I do want to know what, like, the beaches are like, and what does she look like? Give me a little something. Okay, we got a sunset. Oh, well, you gave me something, a little construction site on this beach here, but yeah, so the beach looks pretty decent, pretty nice. I wonder if they're doing this for like storm purposes and because they're building right here, or what. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Okay. So we have like more photos out here in the sand. Oh, that's so cool. Whoever built that, so cool. Again, these ocean pictures are just so bad. It's always the ocean stitches too. The ocean stitches are just the worst. Every single time. If you go and watch every one of my lives, you'll see that the one stitch of the 360 that is not good, it is by an ocean or at the ocean. But it's okay. Look at, they're out here making teepees and stuff, probably learning how to survive in the wild. Also, that house is really cool. Look at that. It's like wooden, but like also modern at the same time. I love collaborating the two styles. But yeah, so it's a really big city here, I would say. And I don't know where I clicked, but it's bringing me into more houses. Dang, this house has an electric gate. People be rich. I wonder what the minimum wage is here. Like, I wonder if I actually worked overseas, if I would get more working over there than I would here. So many things that I wonder. Like I'm about to go literally work abroad because I can't get anything else in America, so might as well just work overseas, right? And travel while I'm at it at this point. Like what's stopping me at this, you know what I mean? Like what's stopping me from actually just getting a job for like 2-3 months in another country? Nothing. There's nothing stopping me. Like I have all of my licenses, I have all of my IDs. Nothing else is really stopping me other than the fact of like I need to find the job overseas, you know, and the people that will like house me. Because I think you can go and like visit some of these families that have you like work on their farms or something, and you know life is good. Oh my God, sheep! Yes, see, this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see the sheep because there's more sheep than humans in this on this island. I love sheep. They just sit there and they already have a pillow, you know. They're a walking pillow and they're just living their lives right here in New Zealand. On the coast. On the coast of New Zealand. Okay. I just want to go ahead and explore some of these like little nature spots. Like I just want to know what the land is like. Wow, what is that thing? A cow? Wildebeest? I don't know what that is. But very beautiful. So much land to play with. Like it's crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and look at our next place. We have Wellington. Wellington, oh yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and put me on these streets. I'm not even going to judge the city map at this point. Okay, we have a lovely yellow bus and a shark fin that looks like it's sticking out of the ground here. Love that. I do. Billboards for yoga. See, listen, we have in America billboards for McDonald's. In New Zealand, you get billboards for yoga. Somebody tell me, what sense does that actually make? You see how like the cultures are different though? It's really shocking. But it's also like it's refreshing to see, you know. Not the McDonald's across the street. See, this is why I can't do this. McDonald's literally owns and is everywhere. Like it's how has people not been able to sue this company broke already? It is beyond me. It is beyond me. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out this view. So the water is so blue. Look at that water. I would love to just jump in it right now. Tourists. I feel like you could tell tourists just by what they wear. Literally. Oh, look at this statue though. This is cool. I love that. Okay. But yeah, you can definitely just tell tourists by what they wear and sometimes what they say. If you're walking next to them in a city and you're like, well, no, I thought it was over there. You know, I don't. You're like, tourists. Everyone's a tourist, though. It's, you know, it's not even, it's a universal thing. Everyone is a tourist everywhere. I would be doing what these kids are doing and just jumping in from there. That's what I'd be doing. It looks like they have like a little harbor thing too. Yeah, harbor diving board. Like that's everything though. I want to see if they, I want to see this diving board. Wow. So yeah, you can actually dive off this board. I'm trying to read this area, blah, 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 following heavy rain due to heavy risk of pollution. Interesting. Okay. So it's like could be polluted. So it's like jump at your own risk. We love that. I feel like everybody has to say that though nowadays. It's not safe because this could happen to you because of this. I feel like people just say stuff now because it's like they're just covering their butts, which is true. They are. But I feel like sometimes the risk isn't as harsh as what they say. Okay, I'm just going to a parking deck. Let's get out of here. I don't want to be here. Okay. So yeah, so it just looks like a regular city with lots of buildings. Pretty random city life here. Obviously, we got subways and, grocery stores, and we're not gonna even say that. And then we have just more shops and tour buses, I should say, plural. Basically just regular city life with only a bus lane and not a bike lane. Okay. I want to see what else is over here. This building looks like it's going to be cool. Let's see it. Yes, it is very cool. This is a public trust building. Very beautifully sculpted. The architecture is beautiful. The time that they took to make this building is beautiful. I don't know why they don't build more of these buildings now. Like, I'm such a fan of old buildings that architecture has been able to withstand over the years. Look at this lion. Look at his arched back, though. Like, is he doing yoga too? Everyone in New Zealand is just doing yoga at this point. Okay. Some type of monument here. Perfect. See, there is a university, and there's a library. Let's see the National Library of New Zealand. Can we go in here? We sure can. All right, so we got some lovely computers. Wait, is this 3D printing? Wait a minute. Please ask staff using microfilm readers. Wait, what's a microfilm? Wait a minute. Hold up. Your libraries have this? Microfilm readers. Wait, what is this though? Yeah, it looks like that. What is it? Browse and capture digital images in real time directly from microfilm. Edit and smart share digital copies directly from blah 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 blah. This is so it's just like a scanned in version of books, right? Is that what this is? Dang, they have so many though. I just want to see, not the Amazon, but yes, the Amazon. Oh, so it's just like a film. Oh, so you put film in it and it reads. Okay. Okay. This is a cool library. All right, let's see what else. Do we have more photos of the library though? I want to go into it. I want to see it. Libraries are very interesting to me because I've gone into so many libraries as of recent. Oh my god, the sun rays for my camera. I'm Jesus. No, I'm kidding. It looks like yeah, okay. Anyways, regardless, just disregard that, me saying that. Anyways, okay. What film can do? I feel like I'm in like one of those, what are they called? Commercials where they're like, I feel so good after using this product. Let me stop. Okay. There's a court building. There's a playground of some sort. I think this is a Capitol building? I don't know. Some type of Capitol important building. I'm thinking. I didn't really read this. What is this? Will it tell me? No, it won't. But anyways, Parliament buildings. So it's some type of parliament, governmental. Okay, this does not help me. But yeah, okay. Grand, great. Parliament library. Can I go inside of it? Is that like a thing? Ooh. Okay, I'm on the floor and that's it. That's all I get to see of the Parliament library. There's photos nowhere else. Anyways, there's a Sky Stadium. Let's go ahead and check this out. Look at this. They're painting the lines. Maybe. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a hose or something. Watering it. But yeah. Pretty cool. Little stadium action there. We have a museum. A national museum. And mixed art gallery. So, ooh, wait a minute. Wait, why is this so cool though? I love this. Okay. Can I go into a different section here? Why are all of these rooms like blinked? That's what I want to know. What kind of shows are you putting on here? Okay. Ooh, the little Discovery Center. Listen, I loved going into the like Discovery places, and there was like so many hands-on things that you can do in the museum. I thought that was so cool. Those are my favorite museums, when you get to actually like touch and experiment some of these things, because it really brings a whole new sense of museum and learning. Instead of, you know, you just staring at something behind thick glass, instead of, you know, being hands-on and like learning and like touching and feeling. I feel like that would really help the ADHDers. And also I feel like it would help people in general to get a better sense of history and what it was like to, you know, get a hold of some of those objects, or feel those certain things, or experience those reactions or things like that. So, but yeah, I definitely don't think that those museums are really cool. The ones that you can like touch things and try it out yourself and spin things, the interactive things, I really think do a really great job of helping people learn what the topic is about. Okay, a random street in New Zealand. Looks pretty cool. This is giving like California vibes, where there's houses right next to each other, and like street lined cars, basically. So yeah, very interesting. All right, let's go ahead and check out our next place, which is this. Okay, so again, another town or city on the coast of something. So let's see, a town set on its namesake lake, North Island's re-owned geothermal activity. Yeah, there are bubbling mud pools. You had me at bubbling. Okay. Yeah. So this seems like it's pretty homey. I don't know if that's really the word, or like more like traditional, I guess. Yeah, where like the houses are more, you know, houses with yards instead of like city life. So, put me on these streets. I'm ready to go. Let's look at some stuff near the lake. I want to know where these bubbling mud pools are in New Zealand. I don't know if I'll find them, but this is cool. So, it looks again pretty shallow here, but I guess perfect for like canoes and kayaks and things like that. And okay. There seems like there's a church there. The water. Ooh, okay. Here it is. This might be the bubbling, you know, pools of, yes. Here it is. Bubbling mud pools. So this is like where it gets really hot, basically. Because it's like volcanic or something like that, or like the earth undersurface. I don't know. It's science. But that's the bubbling mud pools. There's also probably some more over here. Maybe. But yeah, we have some like heat things happening right there and there. Okay, the thermal landscaping. That's what that's called. So there's like a few more things. Oh, there's mud pools over there. So, oh. So I guess that's the mud pool. This gives us a little top-down view. I don't know what this is. This is probably more of the geothermal something or other. Let's go ahead and... Can we not see these mud pools, though? Hot pool, mud pool, but I can't see it. Let's see. Okay, so this is the mud pool. I guess it's just full of mud, but there's, like, actual water on it. So... That's a little condescending. Just a little bit. Like, I expected to see mud, but I guess it's not. Okay. Anyways, so we found the thermal little hot water things. I guess they're scattered throughout this space, which is really interesting if your house is right next to it. I feel like it would kind of wreck your house because of all the moisture all the time. But I could be wrong, you know. I, again, don't know, but this is really pretty. Water isn't as blue over here as the other part we were in previous. However, this is still very pretty, and I'd love to go swimming in it. All right, what's this place? I want to see what else is on here. Let's see. It's just a little house. I'm guessing it's a little Airbnb place that like wraps around. Let's see. It's definitely got to be an Airbnb place. Okay, so a bunch of lake houses. The lake reserve. Yes, we get it. Lake houses. Fun. Good for you. Okay. This looks like a storm's coming. And, oh my god, not the seagulls. This dock is just seagullized, if you know what I mean. But yeah, okay, so I do wonder if they do get like tropical storms at all. Let me ask Google. So I guess you could. Tropical cyclones weaken as they move towards New Zealand. Yeah, so I guess they get some. Okay, here are the hazards in New Zealand. I just ripped a hole in my sock. I hate myself for that. Anyways, earthquakes, floods, landslides, snow, storms, tsunamis, volcanic activity. Those are the main threats. So not really like tropical storms or anything like that, but more so like those things like earthquakes and things like that. So I wonder if New Zealand is sitting on tectonic plates or not. Like I feel like that might be an interesting question also to look up, but I'm not quite sure. But anyways, back to here. Yeah, so it kind of just looks like normal, like I said, normal towns again, except over here is like they have all the geothermal like pooling and everything, kind of like this. Like that's crazy. I feel like I would definitely want to come here just to see the the pooling of things, and yeah, just this, because the fact that like this stuff is happening and there's just like geysers and things is really cool. And there's not really a lot of places left that they haven't like stopped, or like are still going, things like that. So I really think that it's such a cool world phenomenon thing to have like geysers or like these hot geothermal places. Okay, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and explore our next place, which we have Milford Sound, it's called. Yeah, Milford Sound. So it's a small village, deep within the national park. And it's located, blah, 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 Milford, the village, one of the most visited places in New Zealand, receiving about 1 million day visitors per year. That is actually insane for a really small village. So this is interesting. Wow. There's so much happening here. But, so this is a national forest. Let's go ahead and put me on these streets. I guess in the forest. Let's go ahead and look at the spot, like right here. Let's see. Where they classify this as the small village that is the most visited part of New Zealand, which is quite insane. But wow, yeah, this is, I mean, I get why. It's beautiful. Let's see what else we can find around here. I love how there's like a parking lot that's just on a hill. So it doesn't give me many places to like walk around. But yeah. So yeah, this is definitely like the Instagrammed place basically for these things. Let's see. Wow. Whoa. I'm in like a ball right now. Okay, let me get out of here before it starts giving me a headache. Yeah, so basically it's this like huge lake and these huge mountains, and they're liked by all of the tourists. All right, let's see if we can go out over here. Yeah. Wow, look at that waterfall. That's beautiful. So yeah. Trying to see where else. Wow, more waterfalls. I mean, this is just insane. It's really beautiful. Just the nature here alone is super cool. Okay, this was the parking lot we already went to. So they have their little airport here. That's cute. I want to see what's over here. It's just like these mountains are just crazy. So yeah, this is 2024. Pretty relevant imaging so far. But let's see, Brown Falls. Let's go ahead and check this out. This is what Brown Falls. There's another one too. Another waterfall like right here. Here's the river. But we can go ahead and try to get a shot down from it. Let's see. Wow. So beautiful. I mean, look at the rays of sunlight in the mist that the waterfall makes. Like, that's so beautiful. Everyone looks like they're cold, so I guess this is a winter destination. But yeah, that really is beautiful. I mean, wow. Let's see. Has anyone made it on top of this mountain at all? Probably not. No. Okay. Let's see. What is out over here? Past that. Okay. Cruise boat, cruise ship. So I wonder what kind of cruises go here, because it's got to be like New Zealand based or Australian based. So it could be like just those two that you could be exploring, but I don't know. You would still have to get on the point of the flight to Australia, I guess, to be on Australia and then go to New Zealand. So I don't know if there's like a cruise that does that. I'm sure there is, but also people have gone on these mountaintops, which are crazy, because look at this view. Wow, that is wild. This guy has a GoPro on his head, so I kind of want to look up videos of this and see if look at those two rocks just sitting there. That's cool. But yeah, I want to see like the videos of maybe hiking this. This guy's got a GoPro too, so yeah, there's got to be like some type of videos out there of this climb. Okay, that's pretty cool. I love that. We're gonna go ahead and go to the place with the steepest street. Okay, no. This is not what I wanted. Get me out of Florida, please. Okay, Duden. Let's type in New Zealand. There we go. Yeah, get me out of Florida. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in Florida. Okay, let's see. Here we go. So I wonder what the street is called here. Victorian architecture and a large student population, hiking, cycling trails, crisscrossing, and dramatic landscapes. Yeah, so basically, very outdoorsy, as you guys have just seen. This is the first church. Let's go ahead and check out this out. Hopefully it's a cathedral, I'm saying. Okay, really cool. Pretty big. Fits a decent amount of people in here, but yeah, like I like the detail. The organ, nice. Yeah, pretty cool. I do like that. Okay, next we're gonna go ahead and put me on these streets, and let's see. It already looks hilly from here. Okay, let's go up this street. Actually, we can't, so we have a choice of just front or front. Okay, let's go ahead and go down here then. Take a look around. A little bit more color over here. Let's see. It still looks like, wow, look how steep that street. Holy butt cheeks. Do you guys see that street? How it just goes straight up after that? That's crazy. That is crazy. I actually want to go up that street. Hang on. Let's see if we can just tackle that street. Right here. Let's see. Wow, yeah, it just goes straight up. But yeah, I'm seeing like a lot more like brick, a lot more like colors of like reds and things like that. But these houses are beautiful, I will say. Like, look at that. That's such a nice house. Okay. Let's see. What's up here? What's up this street? Just looks like more houses. Jeez, this is such a hilly place, huh? Wow. Okay. Where's the street that is like famous? Wow, this looks like such a peaceful road to like bike down or something, you know what I mean? Okay, let me look at this street right here. Okay. Let's see. Guinness Book of Records, South Island, Baldwin Street. Let's go ahead and look this up here in Google Earth. Let's see. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and check out this street. This is the Guinness Book of World Records, the steepest street. Look at like ever at 19 degrees. This is crazy. Look at, I mean, what? Can you imagine if you just skateboarded down this? The speed wobbles you would have. That is quite crazy. But hey, I bet you anything, the sledding here goes so hard. You would go so fast, you would probably fly all the way out into the trees down here on the streets. Probably would hit the cars. That is absolutely wild, though. The steepest street, pretty much in all of the world. I just want to see the top. I want to know what the top looks like. Okay, so here's a little thing about it. The steepest street, you made it to the top, and then boom, look at that, all the way down. That's scary. If you were like sledding or something like that, or like even going down on the bike, that would be scary. You're literally like walking on a vertical. That is crazy. How does your car even, sorry for the sirens, but how does your car even get up the street to go here? Like, beats me. It's got to take so much gas to get up that street. Okay. Okay, so let's check out the beach. We have not checked out the beach yet, but I'm imagining a bad strung together. Oh, no, it is not badly stitched. Beautiful sunset. This reminds me of California just because of like the grass and like the hill over there. But beautiful beach. Beautiful. Yeah, that is really, really. There's just certain things about nature where that you just can't. Oh, this is a little. Ooh, yes. So the sunsets here are to die for. Basically, is what you're telling me. Look at how purple it is. Okay, going here for the sunsets. But yeah, there's just something about nature that you just cannot replicate. The perfection and the detail that nature has already is just like so perfect. So let's go ahead and look at the lookout points. Basically looking at a grainy picture. This is from 2019. I wonder why it's so grainy. Okay, but yeah, so little lookout points on the edge of glory. So I wonder if they do like cliff jumping here. I feel like cliff jumping is just so scary because you just never know what's at the bottom, basically. Bird Island. I hope there's a lot of birds there. Just because of the name, I just hope there's a lot of birds there. Okay. So yeah, basically looks pretty good. I definitely want to go here because that street looks absolutely insane. Okay, next place we're gonna head to is this. Alrighty. Put me on these streets right here at the roundabout. I feel like that's pretty cool. This is a resort town, probably for the mountainous region around. Let's see, town center is this way. Let's go ahead and go to town center, shall we then? I think we shall. Although I don't want to move at a car pace, so let's go ahead and head down. Such a big park. So let's just go ahead and scope out just kind of what a neighborhood looks like here. Which, wow, what a scene in the background. Like, that's so cool. But yeah, so this is from 2021. These houses look incredible. They look so nice. Crazy. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where is the center? What is this? There's so many pictures here. No, it's like a little strip mall thing. Don't wonder why. All right, let's look at this beach. Wow. This is pretty. Ooh, look at that. Look at the water and then like the trees lining it and like the reflection. God, it's so beautiful here. Oh my God. This is the way to go, I guess. New Zealand. For nature and peace, you just gotta go here. You gotta check it out. I'm gonna check it out someday. When I check out Australia, I'll check out New Zealand. I mean, just look at this. This is so beautiful. All this land, the mountains. So I'm assuming that it's just like a small town and then there's just like a whole bunch of like neighborhoods and like residents and things like that. Let's go ahead and check out this beach bay. Looks really cool. Look at this little kid just living their life. Love that. Dang, she's all the way out there and it's only that shallow. So pretty. That would be like a photo shoot spot right there. All right, let's go ahead and check out another spot we just got randomly put here, but this is pretty cool. Very modern homes. All right, Bay of Islands. Okay, here we go. So we got a Bay of Islands. So these are all the islands here. Let's check some out. So this one's kind of the closest. Is that a sheep? No, that's a human. That's just a shirt. A white shirt. I was like, oh my God, it's a sheep on an island. Like, that's everything. And then it wasn't. It was a man. Okay. Very beautiful. Very beautiful on that island. Let's see another view. Very, very beautiful looking. All right, let's check out the little coast cliff here. It's the same view we were at. Okay, let's go to this island. Can we go to this island? Doesn't look like anyone has posted any photos of it, so let's just go ahead and go to this island. Relatively looking the same. Look at the beach here, though. You get a lot more beach. The water is really, really blue. And yeah, it just looks like, you know, another place to go hiking and things like that. This is like what people do on their weekends. They just come here and they hike. Like, it's so beautiful. So peaceful. The trees are low, so you could probably climb them very easily. Love that. This is like right in the middle of the forest here. Let's go ahead and check this out. Take a look at this. Oh, nope. We're just on the beach. And the water is so blue. It's crystal blue. I want some blue water. All right, let's check out this island. Kind of relatively the same thing. They're all just different islands. So I think I went to this one already. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So again, relatively the same kind of thing. Um, boats. Boats can come here, do a little hiking, as long as you have a boat. Here's a little like town here, access to a beach, and boats that can go out to these islands that are right here. Wow. If you can you imagine if you just like lived here? Like that view is crazy. I feel like New Zealand is very remote, and I feel as though like New Zealand kind of keeps to itself, which I feel like it's kind of like a thing where they want to keep their land kind of sacred, but also they let in tourists to experience that. But I feel like sometimes though the tourists just don't understand that land is sacred and it's beautiful for a freaking reason because it's been like upkept by people who care about, you know, the islands and that it's their home. It's a thing about tourists is that like sometimes they're so oblivious to culture and oblivious to you know, the people who make it so beautiful for them basically. So it really bothers me when tourists are just so arrogant. And it's not even about like asking directions or anything like that. It's just about like being rude to the culture or like not doing something in a way where it's disrespectful to that country or to those people. So definitely like if you're planning to go to an island or another country, just make sure you research the country and like some of the ways they do things so that you're not being oblivious and also rude and you know, mean towards their country, I guess. Because again, it's their country. You're just in it. So yeah, that's a little message to all the tourists out there, all the people traveling, is just be open-minded, be aware, and don't do anything stupid. That's it. That's all I have to say about tourists. That's all I'm going to say on that. All right, so we basically have explored all of New Zealand. I'm going to try to do one more place, and then we can wrap this up. Okay, let's explore this little town. So it's known for its abundant wildlife and sperm whale population. So I guess they see a lot of whales here. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and look at it. First, obviously, got to see what the beaches look like. So beautiful, so crystal clear. I mean, you just can't get any better than that, I don't think. Okay, so let's go ahead and look in a little neighborhood of like what it's like to live here in this little town with having that beautiful ocean to your like access 24/7. That's crazy. So yeah, so you know, more flat housing. I feel like a lot of New Zealand has been flat housing, kind of. Not really like 2 stories. It's kind of been like one solid one, unless they got like basements or something. But yeah, so that's a common theme with the housing here, I'm noticing. It could be for like storms and also could be for earthquakes and things like that. So also snow, that could be a thing as well. Let's see what else we got over here. What is in this building? Okay, so here's like a little hotel room or Airbnb. I don't really know. But you get a view. This is your view. You can walk straight out, and then you can be in the comfort of this little Airbnb place, because I don't think that this is a hotel, so it's definitely an Airbnb. But yeah. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what's out here. Wow. These rock formations are crazy. Look at how like they have so many layers. It's absolutely nuts. Very interesting how it's all like in a line. Like, that's crazy. How does nature even do that? I don't know. But it is for sure really cool. Very rocky over here. That's me. Just with a camera. That is just so me. Look at it. It's so pretty. Video. Look at that. That's wild. Picture. It just never ends, guys. As soon as you have a camera in your hand, it never ends. The endless amount of picture taking and video taking that you have access to is wild. This is beautiful. Absolutely love this. I think it's incredible. And I want to go there so bad. Just look at the mountain ranges in the back. That's just so beautiful. So crazy. And then you have the little rock formations here. Whalers Bay. That's what that's called. I'm trying to find any other interesting thing. Look at, I mean, how do you have, you know, well, other than Iceland, because we saw these things on Iceland and Greenland, but how do you have like a warm beach and then like boom, snow? You know what I mean? It's wild. Sun setting. Look at this pink house. It's so cute. I love when houses are different color. Look at, even the mailbox is pink. Love that. All right, so I feel like we explored most of New Zealand, and then I feel like the rest is just kind of, you know, it's kind of just naturey. It's, wow, this is some blue lake water. That is for sure. Look at that. Ooh, that is crazy. But yeah, so a lot of New Zealand is nature, and I think it's like 30% of it is like protected or something for the nature. I think that's what I read somewhere. Might have been at the top. Yeah, 30% of the country is a national reserve. So yeah, it's like preserved. Ecology. Ecological awareness. Ecology. It's a natural paradise is what they call this. So yeah, so people come here basically for the nature. Obviously, the mountain towns that we've seen all have, you know, the gear needed to become a nature person, basically. But yeah, so a lot of lakes, a lot of adventure, a lot of parks, and, you know, different things like that. I mean, look at how beautiful this is. This is so crazy. I would love to go here. Oh my god. But yeah, lots of land. There's national parks here. And these are some of the views. This is some of the rivers. Like, it is a gnarly land. I will say that. But yeah. So New Zealand. If you ever want to go to New Zealand, I strongly suggest that you go to Australia too, since it's only a 3-hour flight from New Zealand to Australia. So again, I would probably hit those two if you're traveling like that. Because, it's it's definitely doable. And if you're already on that side of the island, you can do that. What's this? Antarctica? I want to know if Antarctica is, you can actually go in Antarctica. Wait a minute. Is this actually Antarctica though? Oh my god, there's this base here. What does it look like? Oh my god. These are like all researchers. Okay, this is another episode. We are getting too far ahead of ourselves here. Not yeah, we're getting too far ahead of ourselves. But yeah, that is definitely Antarctica. So maybe that is a video within itself. I didn't even know that there's places I could, go. But I guess there's a lot of places I can go in Antarctica. Especially over here in the researcher's land. Basically, yeah, lots of things. Okay, so, yeah, I also have to do more in South America. I feel like, yeah, I've only done like Peru. Okay. We have lots coming in the future in terms of streaming and this beautiful world that we live in. So make sure you stay tuned and get into these lives whenever you can. Let's go ahead and transition out of this. All right. Thank you all so much for watching these streams. Thank you for coming and learning with me, and thank you for the comments. Yeah, make sure you comment down below your favorite part about New Zealand, if you live there or if you don't, and like some of the things you've heard about New Zealand. And yeah, so many more places to come. So keep watching these streams, and thank you so much for watching and your support. My name is Lauren, your host again, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.